What is up, guys? Megasonic here with another video. Now this time I want to do a quick one of Titans, the new DC show that just dropped online. Oh my god, like I wasn't expecting this trailer to be out until probably this weekend at San Diego Comic-Con. But it is Thursday, and they are going to be showing more of the lesser-known TV shows to kind of get fans excited. Now, remember to like and subscribe and share this video with everyone you know and love. Now, let's break down what made this trailer so interesting. So the trailer starts out with like Raven going inside Dick Grayson's head, and we see the whole trapeze thing and how his family died. We get it, and she does mention this to him, which we did now see that he is a detective in Gotham City, which is weird because I think they should do Bloodhaven to show that there's other DC stories happening. Because the reason why I say that is at the same time, if you do Gotham City, you have a time or a chance for Batman to show up in the Titans, and I don't think you would want that. I don't think you actually would want Batman to show up in this series. I feel like Gotham is just a weird place to be because every time you put a DC story in Gotham, Batman feels like has to be involved, and I feel like DC needs to learn how to get away from that and allow these characters to be their own people. So I think Bloodhaven would have been a better choice, but that's just me. I have to say a bit about Robin. Robin is actually probably one of the coolest things I think of this trailer. He is going his own route. He is like separating himself from Batman to the point where he actually says fuck Batman after fighting a bunch of guards, which is so cringy, and I'll get into that later. But the storyline they're obviously going with is the Brother Blood, Church of Blood type storyline where they're trying to resurrect or gain the power of Trigon. Now, this is a dope storyline. I feel like Raven is like the easiest person to kind of like just throw in for a Titan series. Like if you have a Titan series and you want to do a cool, interesting story, go with a supernatural story with Raven. It's easy. It's probably one of the best episodes on the Teen Titans animated show. Hell, some of the funniest jokes in Teen Titans Go is from Trigon, in my opinion. However, but going later in the trailer, I will also want to talk about kind of like Starfire and Beast Boy. I don't like the way they look. I'll be honest with you guys. I do not like the way they look. Like, I gave them the benefit of the doubt with the behind the scenes photos a few months ago, whenever that was. I don't like I don't like the way they look. I think for Beast Boy, I think you should definitely go in a route of actually having him be full green. You know, like it's a noticeable change in his body, and it does affect him, but he still tries to have fun. Having him go full green because this kid has green skin, it makes it work. And I feel like it's just like this is like, oh, we're DC, but we have CW money, and that's what I'm getting from that. And I'm like, no, go full green so it can be like noticeable that he is different from everyone else. He has fucking green skin. But anyway, I don't know about Starfire. Like, I like the fact they decided to go with a black girl, you know, black girl magic, all that power, but just at the same thing about it, it just looks like a bad costume. Like, even the wig they gave her looks bad. I'm sorry, I know I'm bashing these two, and they haven't really got any lines in this trailer, but I'm just like saying my point. I don't like it. I don't feel like it fits really well on her. I feel like they should have decided to go with a much more different design. I feel like they should have went with a more easier wig, like a wig for her head that fits. Like, it just looks weird, looks cringy. But we're not gonna get her storyline, probably not until like season 2. We're probably gonna hear a little things about, oh, I'm an alien and I'm an alien princess from this world who enslaved me and I escaped and blah blah blah. Like, we're gonna get that storyline eventually in season 2, and yet they can do the grittiness of that situation. For the comic book fans of the Teen Titans, they know what I'm talking about. But I personally do not enjoy the concept and designs for these characters, and I kind of feel cringe looking at it. Like, it feels like really bad cosplay, and I'm like, there's people out there, black girls, who can do really good Starfires out there. So, like, going with the grittiness of the show, I have to talk about this. At times, it feels a little bit trying to be edgy. I understand this is a much darker tone. You're not the CW. You're obviously much darker than Gotham, but I feel like personally they go in this route where they're like, oh, we're not CW, so we're gonna go as hard as we can, and it's like this fake blood splurge. Like, you have Hawk and Dove in there, which are another two superheroes who I didn't think they're just there to be there. I don't think they're gonna actually join the team at any point. They're just there to be like fan service to show, oh, DC has other superheroes that you don't know. I don't know how I feel about this, like this tone, because it's like it has to be done right. Like, for example, Daredevil, Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones do dark storytelling much better, and I think DC should follow that route, because Marvel understands that their stories are much more darker than somewhat of like Iron Man storyline. So you would need a darker tale and have it be more grounded. And I don't say you want to go be grounded with this storyline, but at the same time you want to be grounded, but then you're doing supernatural, interdimensional devil god with an alien super princess and a boy who can turn to animals. You see what I'm saying? Like a certain layer of reality to it. I get it, this is much more of a grittier tale, but like, why is Dick Grayson like snapping people's necks with his foot? Like, he stepped on this dude's neck, you hear the crunch sound effect, and he goes, "Fuck Batman." And it's like, why? Like, I get it, he's not happy about, like, he had a fallout with Batman. You really have to have him say some cringy dialogue like, "Fuck Batman." It's like, we get it, you're angsty, you're tough, but it just like that tone, I feel like that tone needs to be, I feel like the writer should have matured it a bit more in the sense of it being logical. Be cool for once. Like, if you want to go with a darker tone, be good about it. Make it grounded and interesting, and don't just do it. Don't do edgy stuff just for the sake of being edgy. That sounds so corny. So guys, that's my thoughts on the Teen Titans trailer. As you can say, I have really mixed feelings about it. I kind of love and hate it. I don't know. I have to see the first episode to get my full thoughts. I'll probably do a review giving you my full thoughts on the entire season. Hopefully when that comes out, when the DC new streaming service, and for those who don't know, DC has their own streaming service called DC Universe, where you can watch anything that's DC. So the animated movies, the original cartoons, like the original Teen Titans probably gonna be up there. Teen Titans Go, if you want to be that. And like, it's a cool service if you're a DC fan and you enjoy the DC cartoons. I do. I feel like you should purchase it. It seems like a good deal. It's like everything is in one pack. It's much easier, you know, you could watch everything DC. You could watch Young Justice Season 3 on it too. So, you know, buy it. I'm not saying I'm sponsored, but like, if you like DC, why not? It's a good deal. So I'll see you guys later. Megasonic out.